Why BLACKPINK forgot about Malaysia on the 2025 World Tour. The Monday night sky in Kuala Lumpur felt quieter for the Blinks. Social media screens are filled with hashtags of disappointment. Screenshot the World Tour posters crying pink emojis. But one thing is clear. BLACKPINK will not be stopping in Malaysia for the Deadline World Tour 2025. Although Thailand, Indonesia, and Singapore are listed as Southeast Asian destinations, Malaysia is hidden from the list. Why? What makes this country with a huge fan base not targeted by tour management? This article will explore the background, industry factors, culture, bureaucracy, and their impact on fans and the local entertainment industry. The announcement of BLACKPINK's world tour, called Deadline World Tour, was officially announced by their management, YG Entertainment, on May 27, 2025. In the poster and location list released, Southeast Asia includes Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, but not Malaysia. Kosmo Digital. The reaction of Malaysian fans was strong. A sense of exclusion emerged, plus the question of why the country with a proven large fandom was missed. era.syok.my, a fan stated, "Our authorities seem to always make it hard for international acts to come here." South China Morning Post. In many online discussions, there's been speculation about bureaucratic constraints, cultural sensitivities, and logistics as the main reasons for Malaysia's removal from the schedule. To understand why Malaysia is not included in the tour, we must review several factors in detail. According to an article in Hype Malaysia, one of the speculations is that the tour prioritizes countries with large indoor stadiums or very specific facilities, while it is possible that Malaysia is considered to have capacity or facilities that are not fully up to production targets this tour. In this context, a country can be missed due to technical considerations, for example, venue availability, available dates, local contracts, or inflated production costs if the venue has to be reconfigured. A report from the South China Morning Post said that our authorities seem to always make it hard for international acts to come here. In Malaysia, major music events by foreign artists must meet requirements from bodies, such as the Central Agency for Application for Filming and Performance by Foreign Artists, PUSPL, where aspects of clothing, dance, and performance content are often closely monitored. One of the MPs even called BLACKPINK's concert a bigger threat than religious activities in Malaysia. As such, regulations and potential cultural controversy can be an additional burden for organizers who have to set foot in the Malaysian market. The management of big artists like BLACKPINK needs to make strategic decisions based on global markets, margins, dates, and logistics. Something like Skip Malaysia for one tour doesn't mean permanent, but part of a very complex tour scheduling. The Hype Malaysia article mentions that there is likely still a chance for additional dates in Malaysia if the tour is extended to 2026. Given how global the tour is, each city has its own considerations. Potential ticket sales, artist rest time, production arrangements, and financial benefits. The exclusion of Malaysia from the tour raises some implications that are worth discussing. For Blink in Malaysia, failure to see their idol equals a sense of loss of experience and opportunity. Some decide to buy tickets in neighboring countries, albeit at an additional cost. era.syok.my. This disappointment can also affect loyalty and perception of artist management. If fans feel marginalized, their reputation can also suffer. Malaysia is reportedly targeting 450 international concerts in 2025 as part of its vision to become an entertainment hub in Southeast Asia. The Straits Times, but the reality, some big concert bypass Malaysia. This raises a question for local organizers and governments. Are bureaucratic, infrastructural, or regulatory requirements a barrier? If regulations are considered too strict or cost too high, then a great economic opportunity can be missed, not only for the organizers, but also for supporting sectors, hotels, transportation, event vendors that should get economic benefits. When foreign organizers see that a country needs a lengthy approval process or face the risk of a kill switch due to cultural regulations, This can lead them to choose a more friendly or predictable country in the long run. This could affect how Malaysia is seen as an international concert market. Although Malaysia is not listed for this 2025 tour, that does not mean a permanent closure. There are several positive signals. BLACKPINK's management through YG Entertainment is still open to the possibility that the tour schedule could be extended to 2026. Hype Malaysia. The Malaysian government through the entertainment sector expressed its commitment to increase the capacity to host large concerts and introduce incentives for international concerts. The Straits Times. If local organizers can demonstrate the readiness of their infrastructure, as well as be able to better anticipate cultural regulations, then the opportunity to bring big artists like BLACKPINK to Malaysia is more open on upcoming tours. The decision that BLACKPINK would not stop in Malaysia was not just a choice of tour location, but a reflection of the intersection between global pop culture, local regulations, business logistics, and fan sentiment. For fans, it's a reminder that being a global fandom means also being bound by global dynamics. Sometimes we must adjust, not the other way around. For the local industry, this is an opportunity for introspection. How can we make the country not just an alternative destination, but truly a top choice for international artist tours? And for governments and event organizers, this is a challenge. Maintaining a balance between cultural values and economic needs, between regulation and openness, so that pop culture can thrive without marginalizing local elements. In the end, the hope remains that one day, in a concert arena with the spotlight and embrace of fans, Malaysia will be an official part of BLACKPINK's next tour. And when that time comes, the sound of Leave First Malaysia will be replaced by cheers of They Are Finally Coming.